E equal to mc square. Energy equal to mass into velocity square. What is this? Okay. So, energy cannot be destroyed. Energy can change its form, one form to other. I am kind of showing my hand. Okay. So, I am liberating the energy. But where this energy is going? I am feeling hungry, means I am doing this much, and I lose energy. If I lose energy, where energy went? Okay. So, my energy is absorbed by the air. So, energy cannot be destroyed. Energy can change its form. So, if I have a mass, if I have energy, it can change its form to mass. Energy can be converted to mass. If I have a mass, then certainly there was energy which changed into mass. Like a papaya. In a papaya tree, papaya is kind of very small when it started from flower to kind of a small papaya. After that, papaya is growing. Tree is pushing energy. Tree has a leaf and water and soil and whatsoever, oxygen. It generates energy. If it generates energy, it keeps the energy to the small papaya. Okay? A small papaya converts the energy to mass. So slowly, energy becomes mass. So papaya tree, whatever energy it is generating, that is becoming mass. And papaya is growing. Someone gets a big papaya because that much energy got transformed into mass. So, energy is equal to M. Energy, if one time happens when papaya cannot grow, then energy goes into kind of papaya changes its form. Kind of, it's ripened and changes its form. Then it falls. Then papaya, whatever energy it generates, then it invests in kind of growing other fruits. Next time flower and what. So papaya tree is generating energy and it is getting converted to mass. If mass cannot grow, then if I have a mass, I am pushing energy into it. Mass is growing. So I can say from this much small, I am getting 5 kg. 5 kg means this much energy was converted into mass. What about I push more energy? I have a mass, I push energy, mass grows, energy converts to mass. After a stage when mass cannot grow, what will happen? Only two things can happen. Either the fruit will rise, means it will store the energy. If I am pushing the energy, it cannot grow in mass, it will store the energy. Like battery cell. It stores the energy. Beyond that, it will start taking the speed. After that, where the energy will go? If I am pushing the energy, it cannot grow in mass, it cannot store the energy, then where the energy will go? So, speed will go. So, I can say energy equal to mass. If energy is more, then it will attain a speed. What is the maximum speed? That is E equal to mc square. means the maximum speed it can attain is E by m square root of that. So if I have a mass and it has a mass m and if it has a velocity c, then m into c square is the minimum energy it has. Minimum. What is more? Some energy it is kind of storing inside it, and some energy that kind of it is losing, in the sense others are gaining. So energy converted into mass, energy further converted into mass into velocity. So the concept is energy cannot be destroyed. So first it took the shape of mass, then kind of it gains the speed. So if a mass has a speed, how much energy was pushed inside that to attain that much speed is m into c square. So that is the minimum energy it has. Like I am pushing energy inside a battery. It doesn't gain mass, it doesn't gain speed. But energy goes inside, destroys. I have a ball in my hand. Okay. So from my hand, I am pushing energy into the ball. So mass should grow. Okay. I am pushing energy in the ball. So mass is not growing. Now, okay, so I want to hold it. What's going on? So when I push energy into the ball cannot grow in the mass. So it is attaining a speed. It is getting a speed. Okay. So if I throw this, when it leaves my hand, the ball, when it leaves my hand, at that time it has velocity. So mass into velocity square. That much energy minimum I put into the ball. If I keep doing this, I feel hungry because I lost that much energy. When this ball goes to a level where the speed becomes zero, means that moment it contains that much energy, but it has only mass, there is no velocity. If it doesn't have velocity, it doesn't mean that E equal to mc square, means there is no energy. Once it starts coming down, then it releases its energy into velocity. And when it reaches my hand, almost it is the same energy what I pushed, same thrust I am getting in my hand. So that is E equal to mc square is not the complete thing. Okay, but still, if some mass has velocity, and if I say mc square, I can say that this so much energy minimum it can. Like if I drop, ball is here, I bring it up, so I push energy from my hand. Otherwise, ball cannot go up. And if I leave this, whatever energy I pushed, I want to calculate that. When it hits my hand, at that time it has velocity. So if I calculate mc square, that would, if level is same, that much energy it took to go this level to this level. So that is E equal to mc square. It's not a complete thing, but still we have calculation for some. Energy changing its form. So that is a big question, that how energy changes its form. Okay, so if, okay, so kind of I'm dropping this ball from here. Okay, so ball is coming back. I'm dropping again. Okay, ball is coming back, but it is not at the same level where I dropped. Okay, so ball goes down. At the ground level, it attains maximum speed. It hits the floor, and and it comes by. Why it comes by? Why it comes by? If floor is a kind of cement and rocky. What about if floor was sandy? There was sand, ball falls and it doesn't come up. So, what is the role of energy transformation? So, once ball hits the floor, at that moment it changes the medium. When ball falls, the media is the air. So, when it goes down, it loses some energy into the air. Means air gets energy, takes energy from the ball. One medium. Second media is the floor. When it hits the floor, okay, now it is up to that media if it absorbs the energy. So if it is a rocky, it absorbs the energy, but very less. Since ball contains the energy and media did not take the energy, so it comes back because it has the energy. It comes level below this. So if I drop this, it comes level below this little bit because that much energy was taken by air and the flow. So that much energy it lost in the medium. So energy transformed into another form that air takes and media takes. So this is the kind of energy transformation. So energy flows, and if there is a medium, then certainly either media can push energy into it or it can absorb it. So this way, this is the kind of play of energy. If it is a rocky, if it is a sandy, the base is sandy. Air absorbs less energy, but it absorbs complete energy, and there won't be any reflection at all. Okay. If I want to see, if I hit this ball into the wall, the media, that is the wall, it will take its energy, but very less. So it comes back. Because energy is there. If energy is there, mass is there, mass cannot grow, then there will be a velocity. So if I drop this and just leave it, slowly it will come to the zero. All energy is absorbed by the medium, here and there. So this is the story of E equal to mc square. If energy is there, there will be mass. More energy, it will generate a velocity. If I know mc square, then I can say minimum this much energy was imparted into the mass. So if I drop this and if I calculate the velocity at the ground, the moment it hits the ground and mass into velocity square, that much energy it has at this moment inside it, even though it looks no velocity, but that much energy it contains, minimum. Like on the floor, if I roll it and then I calculate the maximum velocity at a particular moment, like if it loses my hand, it leaves my hand on a ground, if I roll this ball and once it leaves my hand, at that moment then the velocity will be the maximum. If I calculate that velocity and mass mc square, that much energy I lost. Okay? It won't roll forever and after some time it will stop because energy got absorbed in air and the medium. Now how far my energy would propagate, it depends upon the medium. Okay, so this is the story of E equal to mc square. Understand E equal to mc square. There is a kind of very genuine question. I mean, it is kind of inherent, intrinsic, means it should come to a mind. If two persons are living same life, eating same food, why one is healthy and why one is suffering from cancer. Okay? I mean, that is the general case. We see people suffering from cancer. People eat less, but still they are healthy. A person is taking more energy through food, still he is suffering from cancer. A person he is taking equal food or less food, still he is healthy. Why?